Guys, I am still having trouble at the moment. I see that you guys are back in chat. That's awesome. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes and make sure that my internet is stable before I start doing anything. Boston, thank you so much for coming back, man. It means the world to me. Hopefully Rise will come back too. But yeah, my internet is still struggling at the moment, so I'm just going to stand here for a minute and see if I get cut off again. Are you hearing everything I'm saying? I think that my stream is behind me a lot. Let me refresh my stream, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry you're agitated, man. I'm not trying to force anything on you guys. Like I said, the internet was cutting off on me, and I saw it happening, and I was trying my best to make everything happen. Let me see. You must hunt snow leopards with a pistol. That is totally fine. I can take the 243 out with me. I'll make it even more of a challenge. We'll do it with the 243. So that way I have full internet connection, and then it's going back down to half internet connection, and that's the reason why it's freezing left and right. Okay, it seems like it's straightened out on my end. Go ahead and refresh your stream, guys. For anybody who might be in here, I know Bison's in here. Go ahead and refresh your stream for me and let me know if it's still freezing on your end. I think it's straightened out. At least it looks that way on my end. I'm hoping Rise comes back. I hope that he sees that I'm live again. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and start making our way up towards the mountains. And I don't exactly know where to find snow leopards. So if you know where to find them, let me know. Because I have not really went on my way to hunt them yet. But I can't guarantee we'll find one. Because like I said, they're rare on the map as well. And I'm still having to learn where to find them. So we may not encounter a snow leopard. But I do have the pistol on me just in case. You're fine, man. Like I said, I still got another hour to stream, so we should be fine. Right now I've got that glitch going on where it thinks that I'm in thick brush whenever I'm not. That's annoying. Yeah, I gotcha. I just don't have a Discord for that. I have a Discord for Call of the Wild, and I have a Discord for Marvel Rivals, and that's the only one I have. It's okay. We'll just white knuckle it today. We'll just go exploring some stuff, see what we can't find. There's a Barasinga. Is there a pond near me? Don't think so. I think that they're just down here hanging out. Barasinga does count. But I think instead of trying to find the Barasinga, I think that I'm just going to keep on going. Because we can't find a snow leopard if you're not in the mountain area. You're fine, Boston. I appreciate the help, man. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I've watched a lot of Flinter, and I think a lot of the snow leopards that he finds, he actually follows this road, and it goes like up and all the way over through here. So I think that most of the snow leopards that I'm going to find is going to be up in this territory, which we are working our way there. Like I said, I have a general area of where to find. I have a general idea of where to find them. I just don't know what time of day that they're feeding or hiding or whatever. Because right now, in case you can look at their time zones, I'm currently at 11:30. So if I'm hunting the wrong time, let me know as well. I'm just so thick in these areas. Here's a feed zone. Oh, there's Singa. So they feed early in the morning then. If my stream just froze, guys, it wasn't because of internet. It was because I got a phone call. But on my end, it froze for a split second, but I'm good now. My phone blocked a spam caller. And it froze up my stream for like 2 seconds. But we should be good to go now. Their rest and drink is all day. That's not a very big help. Oh, man. I guess we'll just have to hope that we run into one then. Let's see. I believe it's going to be on this knob. I feel like this lookout is going to be up here on this knob. Yeah, man, I hope that Rise comes back. That's the one negative thing about whenever my stream gets cut off, is that a lot of people think that once it's cut off, I'm not going to go live again. But I always try to get the stream back up and running as soon as possible. And I meant to put part 2 in the title, which I'll have to do that, go back and do that later, I guess. But that's the only negative thing about our internet, is that it's not very reliable. It'll be up and running for an hour or two, and then all of a sudden it just cut off. And it's only for a couple of seconds usually, so it doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Alright, I'm on my map. I am zoomed out. I'm pretty sure though that if I'm not mistaken, I think majority of them can be found in this top section, like up in all of this area. And then I think that you can find them some like down in here, if I'm not mistaken. Down through here. Yeah, that's actually where I was headed. Because I've watched a lot of Flinters, so what I was going to do is I was going to go to this one, and then I was going to try to make my way over to here, and then up to here, and then just work around this way, or I was going to go to the right and work my way up that way. Which I think the right is the way I was wanting to go. But oh no, it ain't all the way up here, it's just right here. Okay, let me take the marker away then. Okay, so go east. Alright, man. I'll get this outlook real quick, and then we'll move to the east then. Because like I said, there could be something special on this map. What was that? Some sort of animal behind me. Oh, I see them. They're right there. Nilgai. And they're the right size. Is there a male there, though? I don't see a male Nilgai. Unfortunately. They're drinking? Oh, there is a tiny pond right there. I didn't even realize. Well, I mean, I guess for the sake of the challenge, we will go ahead and drop one of them. Well, you're confusing me a little bit. My original path was to you're fine, Bison. My original path was to go a little bit to the west and then up to the north and then back to the east. But if you think it'll be a higher chance of me finding something, then I'll go to the east. I'm gonna just immediately go east. So it's whatever you want me to do, man. My very first nilgai, I think. I don't think I've killed another nilgai. So there's 5 of them here. So I'm sure there would have been probably a male. Let me go grab this outpost real quick so I get another fast travel. Not interested in woolly hair. Blue sheep. Solo looks like. I'm gonna go check this other pond before I go up to the outpost. Tibetan fox. I have not killed one yet. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him though. I think I've already spooked him, but I'll go over here and see. What is that? Oh, it's rabbits. I was wondering what that noise was. What's up, Rise? Thank goodness you came back, man. My internet spiked for too long. Like I said, my internet's not very reliable. Sometimes it'll just randomly shut off. And for you guys still there? Can you guys still hear me in the chat? All right, good, good. Guys, go ahead and do me a favor. Tap your screen if you're on your cell phone and hit the little live icon so that way you guys come back to me, or refresh the stream. Where it froze, that means you guys are going to be behind a little bit, so go ahead and refresh your streams. I think that my internet came back, and I think we're going to be okay. But if it shuts off again, guys, we may end up having to just wait till next week to stream again, because I might give it a third try. But usually if it's going to be spiking like this, it doesn't stop for a couple of hours. So it's enough to play online games, but it isn't enough to stream on, unfortunately. I am hunting like a noob right now. This is how I always am when I'm hunting new maps. Is just animals everywhere and me not finding a single one of them. You're fine, Rise. I'll see you when you get back, man. Also, make sure that you guys hit the like button on this stream as well for me. I know it's the same stream, just part 2, but any like will help my channel out a bunch. That just scared me. I didn't expect music to start playing. Hey, there's a some Neil guy. Is there any males? Dude, what's up with my map and no male Neil guy? I mean, I'll go ahead and shoot him again, but there's just nothing here. Let's see. I don't think any of them outdo each other. I didn't zero. I still got it, though. So apparently the zeroing is good. Whoa. That Neil guy just fell off the side of the hill. And she can't figure out what she needs to do. Poor thing. We'll go over here and grab this one for the community challenge either way. And then we'll go up here and get this other fast travel. And then we'll start moving to the east. In hopes that we run into a snow leopard or a tar or anything like that. Yeah, guys, I am sorry that my internet connection got lost for a few seconds a minute ago and we had to restart our stream. If you guys liked the last live stream, go ahead and like this one for me as well. Just help spread it around a little bit more. I'd really appreciate the support. Hopefully our internet will not do that again to us this evening. Anything good up there? Doesn't look like it. Not seeing anything around here right now. Found our waypoint though. Okay. And then I guess we'll make our way to this outpost over here, or lookout point, but I think I'm going to go to this pond up here first. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go check this pond first. That's hilarious, man. Oh, goodness. I've never melted much chocolate in my life, but I have heard of that happening sometimes. That's funny. Hope nothing got burned down. Oh, brother. Welcome back, though. Right now, we're just in the thick of it all. This is the main reason right here why I don't really hunt the top portion of the map very much, is I just think it's a little bit too thick. I do like Thunder Baton. I think it's an amazing map. It's beautiful. I love the scenery, but I'm usually just more for the bottom portion of the map where it's a little bit more wide open. And I just really like the muntjac. I really love the my tigers, and I like the barasingas. So, but this map is not discovered at all, so we might be able to find some rare or some diamond in here today, even though we don't have much time left. You wanted to make a big Snickers, it didn't work. So a funny story. Back when I was learning, oh, there's a tar. So they can be up in here apparently, but they're running. So, but back when I was learning how to bake stuff, I was gonna make some Nestle Toll House cookies, and I didn't know because like I said, I had no experience. I didn't know that if you put cookies too close together, they could fuse together. So I put 8 cookies all on a sheet. Whenever I came back to check on them, they had all fused together, and it was one ginormous chocolate chip. Like, it didn't even look like a cookie at all. It was like a giant chocolate chip because of all the chocolate that got fused together. And I totally ruined a bag of Nestle Toll House cookies. It was sad, but it was funny at the same time. And again, guys, I am sorry for the lack of animals getting killed. But this map is brand new, and the fact that I don't have any fast travels, I'm having to just go with whatever I can find. There's a blue sheep. But yeah, I am trying to kill anything that we come across if it's possible. But right now, where I don't exactly know where to go, we're just having the deal. Does this one have a blue sheep collar? Slope is too steep. I don't see a place I can lay this thing. Can I lay it on a rock? No? No rocks are going to be friendly? Well, I mean, this would be a good place to try to call blue sheep in if there's a blue sheep call, but... Whoop, nope, wrong thing. Heel. Wrong wheel. I tell you what, man. Bison might be disappointed, but you know, Bison's had about 3 streams now where he's got to tell me which maps to hunt on, and I don't think I've given you a chance. So what I'll do is that I think that I'll go ahead and just switch. What map do you want me to hunt for them on? I'll let you choose, and for the next hour I'll just do some whitetail and deer hunting. So it's up to you, man. If we go to Rancho, I can do both whitetail and mule deer. If we go to Revontuli, it's only whitetail. And if we go to Layton Lakes, it'll be whitetail and blacktail. So it's up to you. Where do you want me to go? He had to go and do some of his chores, and he said he'd be right back. So if he wants to complain about it when he gets back, he can. But he knows that he's been able to choose my maps for the past 3 or 4 streams. So I want to give you a turn. So where do you want me to go? Revontuli Coast it is, my friend. Now, do you need my help showing you where to find all the animals? Because I did grind the whitetail on this map, and I know where they all are. So I can try to help you if you want me to. You just want to see some deer? Well, you said Revontuli. My favorite deer map is actually Emerald Coast because of how many deer species there is, but I know that you're wanting to see some whitetail deer. My moose are still down here. There's a good whitetail. But yeah, I'm going to open my map real quick. So, I'm going to zoom in, and you can take a screenshot of this if you want to. But everywhere you see a diamond is where I have a setup. And these setups will work for moose and whitetail. This is literally my grind right now for both species. And then the ponds in between are also ponds you want to check for herd management and stuff. But this is my current setup right now. And right now it's set up for moose, but the whitetail drink in the same exact locations as the moose. So this is currently my location and my setup. If you want to copy it, you can, or whatever you want to do. But this is currently where I'm grinding. And I'm currently my setup for the grind. But yeah, this is, and then I will also say too that down through here, if you're wanting to do a really big herd management, there is one pond right here, by the way. It's kind of in this bottom thing. The outpost is called Koivu Lavu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's basically down into the right of your starting zone. This pond right here is a beast for both whitetail and moose. But there's nothing else over here I would grind. I would herd manage it, but I would not grind it. And then everywhere along the top map, everywhere the edges touch along the top, all of these zones are good for moose and whitetail both. And then all these ponds right here in the middle are where I would mainly focus for your grinds. Now everybody's map is going to be slightly different, Raz, to where their animals are going to be and when corresponding. But on my map, this is currently my moose and whitetail grind both. But I'm going to go ahead and exit back off here. And I'm going to go to the starting zone. And we'll just do some whitetail hunting. That is still a really good zone. And like I said, this stream will always be up for you. So if you ever want to pull this stream back up and then go to about 45 minutes prior to the stream stopping, that is where you'll find me holding this map open for you. And like I said, if I'm ever hunting on my Teowara map, I'll help you on that one as well. Now on this map, I don't really grind for whitetail anymore. It's mostly a moose grinding map for me, whereas I've actually fell in love with New England for whitetail. Now that I've put all the time into it, so I'm not going to care too much about hunting pressure. That's a good deer. But yeah, my map will have a lot of big ones on it because I did herd manage it. So there will be some pretty decent sized bucks on here. There we go. I will have to reset time though. That's okay, man. Like I said, they should come back, or you'll just have to find out where they went. But yeah, I'll just run around some of my zones for you, and I'll let you see, because I'll just grind, not really grind, but I'll just hunt some whitetail, just casually hunt them, and I'll be going to my zones where I hunt them at, and you can see how it works. Because like I said, I'm mainly hunting moose on this map, but I'm moving probably permanently until there's a better map. But I'm actually really in love with New England. New England is such a beautiful map. It is a great map once you've got it managed and you got your zones fixed. And whenever I get the Great One Pheasant, I probably will return to the whitetail and moose grind on that map because I want to get both animals on that same area. But let me go back to the starting outpost and reset time real quick. And if you get to the point you want to see me switch maps again, just let me know. I don't have to stay on this map the entirety of the rest of the stream. If you want to see me go to a different map, I'm open to it. If you're just wanting to see deer hunting, then I don't care where I go either. Yeah, I always start my days at 9:30 because that way most of your deer will be back and where they're supposed to be. Yeah, I haven't grinded whitetail on this map in forever, man. Now, like I said, this is a grinding map, so most of the zones that I'm going to be going to is zones that I grind on because everything else is pretty much herd managed. So, and I don't really want to mess with my herd managed zones. So I will be kind of sort of grinding, but it's not like I'm trying to get a great one. I'm just going to be running around to my zones and just shooting. But yeah, on the starting zone here, if you run around this little outpost right here, there is a tree that's out here all by itself, and it's between two other trees, and it's a really good spot to put a tree stand. You just have to be careful because whenever you're running, these deer sometimes can spook. As you can tell, they're attentive right now, so you want to be very careful when coming to it. And then sometimes you can also have a group over here on this point. Next shot, maybe? Yep. Next shot it is. I'll take it. Also, guys, since the last stream got messed up, please make sure that you guys hit the like button if you did on the last stream as well, just to kind of help me out a little bit. Now that this stream is up and running, if people had to get booted out of the last stream that were watching me, if you hit the like button, it should let them know that I'm back live again. And also subscribe if you guys are new. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys like playthroughs and Call of the Wild, then this would be the channel for you. I know it's new, and I'm growing, but I'm trying my best to be entertaining as I can be, and I'm trying my best to grow it as fast as I can grow it. So, any support you guys can give, I would really very much appreciate. Yeah, my stream is only showing 4. It does that all the time to me though. Sometimes it'll show 4 on there, and other times it'll show different ones. I remember one time, apparently one of my streams had 20-something people in it at one point, but on my end it was only showing 12. And it wasn't until I ended the stream that I realized I had 70-something views on my video that I was like, oh. But as you can see, these zones are perfect for both whitetail and moose. So if you're wanting to do a moose and whitetail grind, this setup is really, really good for both. I don't know where these guys are going or why I'm pulling out my bow. Yeah, I'm going to try a 300-yard shot with a bow and arrow. Totally worth it. Let's see. Did I get a good shot on that second one? I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Cover my claiming tent. So, I'll open my map again for you, Rise. So, the starting outpost is going to be right here. So, when you load into the map, you're going to start right here. This point right here on this little opening bay, and then this pond are all extremely good places for your grind. This is the pond I'm at right now is way over here to the edge of the map. It's right up and to the left of this really crazy named area, and it's this pond right here. And then I literally grind every single waterway along the top portion of the map all the way around. Every single one of these ponds are perfect for whitetail. And then all of these ponds that are all clustered together right here, they're very, very good, but especially these four. These four are some of my favorite, which is why I have tents and tripods at them. But yes, that is where I'm currently at. Basically, if you're wanting to grind Rev on Tilly, the best way to do it is to primarily focus on everything from the top left all the way around to the top right. Those are your best pawns on the map, and then you want to use the middle pawns and the other pawns on the map as management pawns. I'm not going to touch these pawns because they have a lot of pressure on them. That is totally fine, man. Like I said, I'm bouncing around all the areas that I whitetail hunt right now. Now, keep in mind that some of these areas won't have a tripod or a tree stand, and that's because that I have my setup right now for the Great One Moose. I got the Great One Moose last December, and I haven't been on this map since. So, this is my first time setting foot since my Great One grind. But where I'm going right now, all the zones that you're seeing me go to are zones that I would involve in my whitetail grind. And now I'm getting confused. Where am I headed? I'm running the wrong way. My bad. Sitting there focusing on chat, didn't even realize where I was running to. So I need to go this way. Whoopsie doodle. But yeah, I got my Great One Whitetail very fast off this map. So I unfortunately didn't really get to grind for Whitetail. Like I told you earlier, I was still just herd managing my zones, and the Whitetail and the Great One disappeared. So, and as you can see, all of these, this is what herd management should look like, by the way, man. So as you can see here, these are all level 1s. And it took many, many hours to get this many level 1s. So this one here is a level 2. But as you can see, the level 1 over here is a 140. This one is a 160. And as you can tell, he has a little basket rack. That is actually fine to leave. Because he's very small and he's very close to being the same size as a level 1. So that is actually okay to leave. Now this guy, on the other hand, has a little bit of an actual basket wrap. And he actually makes it to 170. Those bucks I would shoot. So anything that breaks 160, I would shoot. Anything below 160 or in the middle of 160, I would leave. And then this level 2 does not need to be here at all. It should have found a way to the lung. Did it not? Okay, it did. Okay, good. I was getting worried there for a minute. I was thinking that should have made its way to the lung. And then this guy needs to go. Is that guy... How did that not hit a lung? I aimed a little bit low.